Good evening, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, collective? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, oh, collective. Those of you that do not know Tony Gaskins, I want you to look up his channel and subscribe. Okay? It'll be the best thing you ever do. And he by no means needs a plug from me, but whew, that man, if you don't hear spirit in his voice when he's talking, you ain't listening close enough. Okay? So Tony Gaskins. The other is an interesting channel message, you guys. I don't know who you are out there. I feel like we got an investigative reporter watching. Someone's trying to make their mark in the news industry. Okay. Car theft rings, y'all, it's like right in plain sight. Who has the capability of crushing vehicles? It's like there's a car lot or a garage attached to it, right? It's to a junkyard. It's wherever the hell they can crush a fucking vehicle. But there's like a car lot, garage, so no one's going to question a bunch of odd-ass cars sitting there. The books are going to look legit because they basically just, even fake invoices, right? Because they freaking chop them up there and sell the fucking parts online, y'all. It all looks legit, but they're basically just buying and selling from themselves, but they have invoices, right? And they smelt the VINs. You know, my truck's like 20-some years old, y'all. I don't know how many places they put the VIN number of a vehicle in, but they smelt the VINs, right? It's like someone's girlfriend or wife probably smelts it into jewelry or some shit. They're very resourceful, but it looks legit because you're not going to question it, right? They could park stolen cars right there in the front and no one's going to question it because it's either a car lot or a garage. And, you know, they don't sit around long. But they basically crush the vehicles and get rid of them. So if you're looking into that, watch that. I'd say see how many times they empty the lot. They go to the scrapyard because they don't keep anything around for long. It's pretty fucking tight. It's a pretty well run little gig they got going on there. So some of y'all, if you're looking into that, I'd say start with how many times they go to the freaking scrapyard because they don't keep the stolen shit anywhere near. And even the invoices are legit. So if you look in the invoices, they could say they only deal with one supplier. Well, if you trace it back, that supplier is them. They're like bouncing around VPNs. They could say it's coming from Mexico or China or Japan, but it's basically their own fucking company, y'all. So this could be done in multiple states, right? So that way it all looks legit from the outside. It looks legit because who's going to question, right? But what's the most common vehicles out there, guys and gals? That's what people are going to steal for parts. You know, some of these vehicles are worth more parts-wise than what they are as a fucking whole. But they get rid of it. And the only way you can get rid of a fucking vehicle is to chop that shit up, right? Like squash it. So no one knows what the hell it is. So that's for somebody, I don't know who you are, but you got some fucking moxie about you. So, you know, maybe that'll help you out. Just when you win your Nobel Peace Prize for literature or news reporting, don't forget me. Okay. So we got those out of the way, because that was, I swear to God, y'all, that was like, what the fuck, going around in my head. And y'all know, if something happens in your life, shit gets stolen, or you have a major event, pay attention to who the hell's around you immediately. Some of y'all, the very damn ones that do the most shit to you are the very first ones to show up to kind of help you out. You know, it's like returning to the scene. Pay attention to that shit. Some of y'all pay attention to that shit. If you're wondering the who, what, when, where, why, they're gonna show straight up because they want to see the look on your face. Okay. Ooh, someone want me to shut the fuck up. Sweet Jesus. Oh, let's ring that bell again, y'all. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring a ring. 454. As I was doing that, so 454 can mean something. What's that go to? 13, which goes down to 4. 444. Sorry, y'all. Whew, what's going on, collective? What's going on? Beautiful. I wanted to get those messages out. You know that I did about someone looking into a situation. It's in the product, what's the matter, Mary Jane? But it feels like a reporter. It totally feels like a reporter. Like Major League. Like a Major League news channel, news operation. Someone's got some moxie. They're going after the fucking stories. They're going to make a name for themselves. Like I say, when you do, don't forget me, okay? I think it stemmed from that 10, 20, 30 video that I did a month or two ago. Well, I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while. Well, I wanted to say, think locally, act globally. But wasn't that some sort of an Earth Day slogan or something? Think globally, act locally. For a lot of you with your energies, right? Whatever you're working on. A lot of y'all, Tony Gaskins, those of you with relationship, I mean, that man covers everything. Great business advice. He talks about his, just check him out, y'all. Check him out. And like I said, if you don't hear spirit in his voice, you ain't listening close enough. Whew. Good advice. And some of y'all, think globally, act locally. What are you doing now? But what can you do on a global scale? What can you do to, encompass the world? And we all got the world at our fingertips. We might not be able to travel, but you know what? We got the world at our fingertips. I like this energy, collective. Where are we going? Ha! Lovely! You're getting sparked. You're getting ideas. Some of you are changing shit up, okay? This is when you need to trust your gut, your guidance, your intuition. If you've been doing something a certain way and you get guided to try something a little different, go for it, okay? Y'all need to learn to start trusting your own damn selves, okay? We all got that spidey sense. We all got that spidey sense. Quick communication. This is how, I'm telling you what, writing it. Writer energy, writing it down. Some of y'all speaking on some stuff. Beautiful energy here. Death card, scorpionic energy. This is that feeling of like the sexy spy type. You know what I mean? That's the energy I get from that. This is like Earth Angel energy as well. Because I'm totally picking up an investigative reporter. This is someone that they're trying to make a mark on themselves. Because I don't even think you have really set news writers anymore, right? I think it's probably all gone freelance, so... And that one video I was picking up, editor, writer, and I think they're called a fact checker. There might be another name. Fact checker came to mind. The one that goes through and checks everything before a story goes to print. What's about the, doing what you love, but being very good at it. Very clever. Everybody's got gifts, y'all. You might not be able to sing or dance, but some of you are the best fucking sleuths out there, right? Woo! Some of y'all like doing that research. Some of y'all, that could be maybe what you get into. Helping somebody research. If you like to dive into the archives at a library to look shit up, you know what? There's people that's going to pay for that ability. That's really an ability, right? Someone that can stay self-motivated and find the needle in the haystack. Some of y'all are really good at that. Talents come in so many different forms, y'all. Don't limit yourself. Don't think that, I have no talent. Everybody's got a special gift. And a lot of you, it's dealing with your element sign. I still keep getting drawn to bring up the elements. So paying attention to what the element of your zodiac sign is. That's going to be very important. And some of you, that could help lead you on the right path. Spirit. Check out that video I posted, that Archangel Jehubiel, right? He's about work. He's about helping you find your right fit. Because we all got special gifts and talents, y'all. We all got special gifts and talents. And yes, writers need people to research. There needs to be people that like to get into the dusty old boxes. You know, there's generations of kids that don't understand the importance of the card catalog in a library, right? They're so used to just typing in a number. How would they have made it back in the day if they had to pull out the freaking little drawer there and go through and look? Use the Dewey Decimal System. Old school that shit. Shit that's on microfilm, right? And you go get that big ass projector to look at it. A lot of you are so getting guided, but you need to trust and get out of your way, okay? Trust. Because everybody has special gifts. Everybody is talented. Clarify this Knight of Swords energy. What's this Knight of Swords up to? This is like communication coming in. Someone getting the bright idea. This is quick messages. Some of you all, if you ain't writing down your freaking ideas or inspirations, yes, needs to be, because it's going to be very important. Okay, there's a burden. This just feels like an obstruction. This feels like someone is stuck. They're overwhelmed. They're like I want to say tongue-tied, but it's more like clean your plate and take it down to 1. And that is how you kind of start back at 0. This is the energy right here. Someone needs to just start back at 0. What was the initial plan? What was the initial project? Someone just overburdened themselves, right? Sometimes you got to focus. People cannot multitask, okay? You're going to fuck something up. Switch to 1. What was the original focus and intent when you got started? Go back to the beginning. Just go back to the beginning. Some of y'all just drop the burdens, right? Just drop whatever is holding you up right now. Go back to the 0. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the original idea or thought. Don't try to... You don't want to take on too many things at once until you've actually mastered this. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the original. Go back to what is up. Because you're thinking. This is thinking man's energy, right? Thinking woman's energy. Bright ideas. Getting the clarity. This to me is about clarity. Because we got spirit all up in this. Spirit's in this. Some of y'all go back to the beginning. Again, with that wand reference right here. Just go back to the beginning. What was the original plan? What was the original idea? What was the original thought? Now you just muddied up the waters by trying to do too fucking much, right? You don't want to outpace yourself. You don't want to outgrow yourself. You don't want to expand if you barely got a handle on the basics, right? Sometimes you got to sit your ass down and just keep it simple for a little while. You got to master this first. You got to master the original idea, your original intent before you start trying to branch off into 10, 20 different fucking things. You got to focus on the original. So some of y'all going to be going back to the drawing board. Back to the original plan, the original idea. That's the way growth comes. That spirit bringing in that enlightenment. Like wait a minute. If this is your life calling, it shouldn't feel like a burden. So you need to drop a few things and get back to... I was hearing Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. I go back to... black. So some of y'all are drawing a blank because you're carrying too many fucking burdens. That's why Spirit's going to bring in that light and say, go back to the beginning. Drop the burdens. Because right now, this is the energy. It's like their mind is racing too much because they got too many things going on. Too many stakes in the fire. Go back to the beginning. Don't overburden yourself. You can't outgrow yourself or else you're going to fuck something up, okay? Everything happens in due time. Don't get... what's the word? Well, I was wanting to say greedy, but it's not even so much greedy. Don't get too ahead of yourself when you gotta master what the original was, right? Once you master a gift, a talent, a craft, whatever it is you're doing, then, what is it? In order to break the rules, you gotta learn how to break them. Right? When you're writing music or you're doing something, there is a way to do it easier, but first you have to understand why you have to do it a certain way. So, and a lot of you, I feel this is work. This is a work related. You're trying to venture off on too many things and you're just muddying your waters. It's like, not now. The time will come. For a lot of you, that's when you're going to be bringing on other people, accountants, lawyers, some of you all fact checkers. You're going to be hiring some of these sleuths to help you out, to help do some of the grunt work, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, because if you work with people who love what the hell they do and use their natural gifts and abilities, damn, that's a hell of a fucking meetup, right? Multiple people working in their life purposes together. That doesn't mean there can't be other people brought on board to your projects, but you got to kind of go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning. Spirit's telling you to. Some of you, that's why you're in this hangman position. You overwhelmed yourself. You thinking of all this shit, and it's like, dude or girl, you done missed the main point. Go back to the beginning for a hot second. Figure out, why did you get into it? Why did you love it so much? You're overthinking. That's why you're stuck. Spirit's going to set your ass down, but he's also going to turn the fucking light on for you too. So, you know, we'll leave the light on for you, right? I forget which chain of motels that was, y'all. Yeah, I'll show my age. I'll show my age. So what's this Ace of Wands? What do you need to go back to the beginning on? Jehubiel, y'all. I was just introduced to that archangel. To help you in work, to help you find what you're good at. Did I not say three? Oh, sweet Jesus. Did I not said 3 of Cups? You can bring 3 people in, right? Some of y'all, that's you, your lawyer, and your accountant, toasting your success. When you get to that point. That's not to say you can't have growth, but you can't go into it trying to plan a multi-billion-dollar industry when you still building shit out of your garage, right? It's got to start small and evolve. Okay, it's got to start small and evolve. And then eventually you'll be able to bring on the people that you need. Yeah, that will be. Your lawyer, your accountant, and you celebrating. Maybe it's your next merger. Maybe it's your the first sale of your store, your first sale of your product, right? Because when you get into shit, some of y'all going to have to know licensing laws. Some of y'all going to have to understand the freaking money side of it. Go back to the beginning, and then you can celebrate. But don't celebrate before you get anywhere. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the initial. Go back to why you love doing it to begin with. Because Spirit is setting your ass down, but Spirit's also turning the light on. So, you know, you gotta learn to trust your gut, your guidance, and your intuition, because these are beautiful cards. This is beautiful energy. But the thing is now, some of y'all are in a great position, but you created too much of a burden for yourself by taking on too much. Okay? Baby steps. Baby steps. And then you'll get there. Clarify that 10 of Wands. Again, that investigative reporter, I think someone's trying to break into, I'm feeling journalism more than what I am like someone on TV. This is like a journalist, a writer, someone who is out there wanting to get the information out, wanting to do what they love. But it's like investigative reporting. You know what I mean? Kind of like 60 Minutes type energy, right? In-depth stories. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, for some of you, you're getting a little ahead of yourself, and now you could be running yourself thin, right? You don't want to go out and get you a storefront and a fleet of fucking vehicles before you even sold the first product, right? You got to take your time and figure out what the hell you need to do. Okay, and what do I say? When money's a burden, you need to sit your ass down and look around at what you got. Because Spirit's going to give you everything you need at that point in time to do what you need to do. But you're going to have to be MacGyvering some shit, okay? You got to learn to be resourceful. Because once you bring that accountant and that attorney on, especially that accountant, they're going to be watching them coins as much as you do, okay? So, you know, this is, don't try to outpace yourself, right? Some of you are trying to do a 10 of Pentacles life, and hell, you still in the red, okay? This ain't about energy. This is when Spirit comes in and says, okay, you guys sit your ass down and go back to the beginning and realize why you did it. Spirit's going to turn the light on. So some of y'all, especially when it comes to ideas, what you got going on, If you feel it's a burden, if you feel it's become a burden, go back to the beginning. What was the original plan? What was the original intention? What was the original idea behind it? Don't be, you can't take that one and try to splinter that into 10 automatically. There's processes. There's processes. And yeah, for some of you, in order to grow, you're going to have to bring on other people. Some of you, a lawyer and a fucking accountant. Okay, you're going to have multiple people. Some of y'all going to be hiring somebody. This could be an editor. This could be someone that maybe writes your script. If you want to do videos, y'all, I love Simon Whistler's channel, and he has a script writer, and then he has the video editor, right? And then he just reads the script that the writer writes. So some of y'all are going to be bringing in people that's going to be helping you. This is going to be someone in your employ. For some of you, you could be in someone's employ, right? Finding the right mix, finding the right person to help you out. Y'all are getting led, Jehubiel, or Jehudiel. yeah, you're trying to live a Ten of Pentacles lifestyle, and you still in the red. Okay, you got to just calm your jets a minute. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning. Some of you, this is maybe finding out the information you need to in order to move forward, right? But you can't outpace yourself. You can't outgrow yourself too quick. You don't want to go out and do a whole lot right now when you still paying on what you were getting at the beginning. But remember, when Spirit sits your ass down, you have everything you need right at your disposal. Your ass just has to be creative. That's going back to the beginning. That's going back to the beginning. What would you do if you were starting over? What would you do from the beginning different? What would you do with your idea now? Because some of y'all just overwhelmed yourself. And for some of you, don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Don't outpace yourself. Don't try to outgrow yourself. Be mindful of what you're doing and how you are doing it. Because some of you will have to bring on other people. Some of y'all are going to be talking to accountants and lawyers. You're going to have people on fucking retainer, okay? You're going to know your accountant because he's going to know your money as well as you know your money. And he's going to help you solve this problem, right? You want a Ten of Pentacles lifestyle? Well, you know what? He's going to say, you can't afford that. You can't afford that. Why don't you start here, and then, once things get going, then you can upgrade, because you got to be setting money back for this and this and this. You know what I mean? You're going to get there. Some of y'all going to get there. Just don't put the cart in front of the horse yet. So if you're feeling stuck and stagnant, just look around, because Spirit's left the light on for you, okay? You just got to be paying attention to it. This is beautiful, y'all. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yes, I feel this is a business. This is a work situation. Some of you all are going to be hiring these people. Some of y'all are going to be these people, right? Some of y'all could be the accountant that goes into a situation and helps somebody out. Okay, why the hell some of these attorneys don't jump on this bandwagon of helping all these Instagram YouTubers, right? There is a plethora of fucking people out there that could use the help, but you know how hard it is to find someone in the entertainment business if you ain't raking in the big ass bucks. If you ain't got some big time representation, the average Joe can't go get that information. Yeah, I did that little short a while back. An attorney and accountant working together to kind of put together a package for a startup, someone that's getting into something, to help them navigate, right? Times are tough for everybody, y'all. This is two people maybe sharing the same office, coming together to create services. If someone is good at PR, you could bring a PR person in. Hell, even if they work part-time, right? And you could give PR representation to your people. There's so many ways you can create with people. And a lot of you, it's going to be creating with others. But you're all good at what the fuck you do. So it works, right? The guy that's good at numbers is going to be good at numbers. Maybe the lady that's good with the legal side of things is going to be the one taking care of the legal side. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, but some of you, this is the thing. This is the thing. So if you're thinking, whatever the hell you're thinking about doing, okay? Think about it. You can't be living a Ten of Pentacles lifestyle if you still 4 Pentacles in the hole, okay? You can't do it because you just, that's the burden. You're trying to do too fucking much right now and you just need to sit your ass down, okay? You need to sit your ass down. Go back to the beginning. Some of you go back to the beginning. It shouldn't be a burden. When you're working in your true purpose, you're going to love it because even the burdens are just going to be fun challenges for you. You're not going to look at them as burdens. You're going to see them as opportunities to learn something new in your area, your field of study, your field of work, right? That's what someone who truly loves what they do, when they're met with an obstacle, they look at it as, oh, okay, this is something new to learn. And then they go about learning it, right? So some of y'all go back. You need to go back to the beginning. Now I'm drawing to put another card in front of that Ace of Wands. But, see, we got victory at the bottom of the deck. But some of y'all, don't outpace yourself. Yeah, look at that. Victory here. 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, with the Fool card and the Knight of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. This is having good dreams. This is having good intentions. This is manifesting. This is manifesting at its finest right here, right? But it don't always happen all at once. Okay, you can't run a successful business until maybe you lose 1 or 2 until you learn what the fuck you're doing. Okay, this is the chance to get going, but go about it in the right proper way, so that way it doesn't become a burden. Right? Don't try to franchise your ass if you can't even keep one store going. Okay? Some of y'all working with others so you can kind of share the burden, especially when you're in that 4 of Pentacles energy. You're trying to live a lifestyle that you ain't got yet. Okay? Okay. What's this one in the front? They're trying to put one more here in the front. I don't know what the fuck it is. And y'all, Tony Gaskins, I tell you what, the guy's, just, if you haven't, go watch a couple videos, okay? Look through the playlist. Some of y'all could definitely get inspired. And like I said, if you don't hear spirit in his voice, you ain't listening close enough. The World card. This is the opportunities. For some of you, this is online opportunities, right? But don't outpace yourself. You got to move at the pace that's comfortable for you. Okay, or it's just going to be overwhelming. This is, this is like everybody working together as well, y'all. This is such beautiful. Whew. This is such beautiful energy. This is manifesting energy. Okay, you can manifest it. You want a successful career? You want to be self-employed? That's great. You can manifest that. But there's work that comes along with it, right? There's things you got to do in order to make it happen. You just can't sit there and reap the money if you ain't putting forth the work, right? You still got to fill them shelves. You still got to get out there and make sure everything's working. It ain't like you push a magic button and everything just appears. You got to be proactive. You got to be out there. Some of y'all, that's when you have people who check your vendors, check your invoices, make sure you're not getting screwed out of money. Make sure everything's getting done. From the legal side, any contracts that you sign, any new clients that you bring on, you make sure that you have everything in place to protect what the fuck you got, right? It ain't just, a lot of people want to get into business thinking, oh, well, I'm going to be rich, but you work at it. As any successful business person that got started, they worked their ass off before they could get to the comfortable lifestyle that they had. Maybe the first 5 years, it was hit or miss. Don't outpace yourself. Some of you, that's the thing. You can dream big, and it's good to dream big. That's beautiful manifesting energy going on here. But don't take on too many burdens. You can't live that 10 of Pentacles life yet when you still got, your 4 Pentacles in the fucking red. Okay? For a lot of you, when opportunities arise, when you get maybe that first bunch of sales coming in and things start looking good, don't go out and blow every fucking penny, because you know what? Get you a nest egg going, because any business, y'all, and I've worked retail for years in my 20s, even in the gas station industry. I managed a gas station for 6 years. Y'all, you have lulls. you have to allow for the downtime. There's going to be upticks, there's going to be downtimes, right? There's going to be benchmarks. Some of y'all are going to understand what that word means. Benchmarks. Some people use metrics. It's whoever the hell's teaching, whoever the hell's explaining it, right? Everyone's got, that's what your accountant's going to tell you. Whatever they use. That's when you go month to month. You go year to year sales, and you see what the projections are. You see what things are. Some of y'all, you want to get into business, but there's a whole lot of other shit that comes to it. It ain't just sitting behind, a little thing creating your little craft and that's it. There's more to it. There's a hell of a lot more to it. You're going to have to. Some of y'all go back to the beginning. Don't overwhelm yourself. Keep it simple at first. Keep it simple at first. Those of you, even with work, if you ain't wanting to do your own business, even finding a job that you fit in with, that is like a perfect match to you, it's going to make all the difference in the world. It could lead to bigger opportunities. It could lead to you advancing. It could lead to you taking on different projects, right? This could lead to you being a group leader or a line leader or a trainer. It's when you find the right match for you, when you understand what your true gift is, and y'all, I see that death card, that just looks like a sexy sleuth, right? I'm thinking of the Good Wife, that brunette chick on there, right? That always looks sexy as hell. She got the job done. When you do what you love, man, and you do what you're good at, it's not a burden. So some of y'all, that's how you can know if something's truly for you or if something's a burden, right? Because if you're really in your purpose, you're doing your life calling. When you come up against obstacles, you know what? You say, okay, this is a new challenge. I'm going to figure this shit out. So you look at the problem. This is that hangman energy. You take a look around. You see what's up. And then you approach it differently. A lot of you, this is understanding, getting the knowledge that you need. If you're designing something and you need a little help, you get the help that you need. When you're truly doing what you love, you don't come across these obstacles. These are new learning opportunities. These are new chances for you to expand your knowledge. And if y'all ain't willing to learn something new, what the hell? We should all go into the ground still learning shit. I don't care how old you are, right? But you can't live no Ten of Pentacles lifestyle if you hear Four Pentacles in the red, though. Some of y'all just sit your ass down a minute. Just sit your ass down a minute. Clarify this Four of Pentacles for us. What's this Four of Pentacles all about? King of Pentacles, yeah. You want to get to that point. Maybe some of y'all are a little in the hole. Okay, it is what it is, right? So to get to that, you got to understand this. Some y'all, it's your spending habits. Some y'all, it's the debts you take on. Some y'all, it's living a little bit more of a frugal life. This is not, if you can't keep one store going, you can't fucking franchise, okay? Sit your ass down. It all comes in time. That's when you trust your attorney and your accountant to tell you what the hell is up. The best route to take. The business model, the business plan, right? Some of y'all going to do this shit without getting a loan either, because your broke ass can't. So you're going to be MacGyvering a lot of shit, okay? Don't think that you can't come from this, being Four Pentacles in the red, and not get to a Ten of Pentacles life. Some of y'all, you're going to be doing this work yourself. You're going to be the sleuth going out there and finding out what you need to find out, to get the business information that you need, to find out what you need to find out. Because your ass can't afford it yet. Okay? Oh. Woo. Spirit, clear that through. Someone don't want this out, but we're going to put this out. This is from entrepreneurs out there. Even in regular work, guys and gals, you got to find the right match. Jehudiel, Archangel Jehudiel. I think it's Jehudiel. Y'all forgive me on that. I got that. That's that old timers, okay? And that's about work. Finding the right, finding your right place. Finding your right fit. And he's going to help you remove them obstacles, help you get the clarity. But you got to be proactive. You got to be proactive, y'all. You can't be wanting this and sitting on your ass. Bless me. Thank you. Oh, collective. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Somebody's got some fucking moxie, and I love it. Get out there. Do you. Have your dreams. Very strong manifesting energy here. But be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And then you got to learn how to make it work, okay? It don't just happen overnight, guys and gals. It don't just, you don't start a business, the next thing you know, have 4 or 5 stores around. It don't work like that. Some of y'all, you got to start little. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the original plan. Go back to the drawing board. Okay? Don't take on more than what you can, and you cannot live a 10 of Pentacles life on a negative 4 of Pentacles budget. Okay? Peace, love, and light, collective.